Hello, bestie. It's Sukoko, your divine oracle. How are you? I hope you're doing so well. All right, before we begin, let's call in the angels, the deities of the light, all that call us to our higher good. Okay, I'm going to be pulling from 3 different decks, but a confirmation, right? So you've clicked this video. An energy I'm feeling very, very strongly is, so this is going to be a confirmation for you if this video is for you or not, is that your pain is going to nourish the world. There is some sort of work. It could even just be you speaking about what you've gone through, your experiences. You are alchemizing and transforming whatever it is that you have gone through, and that process of healing, wherever you are on it, I really do feel compelled to be like, documentation is very important. Writing a journal, putting your thoughts on paper. It could even be something you're just like thinking about a lot, but documentation is very, very important to you, for you right now. And it is like, I'm really, really picking up strongly, like your voice, your words are what's going to be important. It's going to be, for some of you, like if you're writers, the way you are writing, like your like author's voice, or if you're like a singer, or just your voice, and not being too caught up in like comparison or whatever. I think you just need to be authentic and true to yourself right now. So before I begin, I'm going to pull one card from the Divine Abundance cards, because they're really... I'm feeling them right now. And also I'm going to pull a animal spirit, because I do feel as if there's like an animal spirit energy that wants to come forward. Ooh, we haven't had an accident. Okay. Let's get one card out here. And then we're going to jump in with the tarot cards and kind of clarify some of the messages coming through. Delusion. Ooh. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. We're getting delusion. And invite help. Okay. Okay, so I do feel called to these 3 cards. So delusion, invite help, and your path. And it's funny because it's like intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. But I'm not picking up a negative energy with delusion here, where what I'm feeling is in the animal spirit card, there's a card like the skunk, where it's like she's the most, you know what I mean? Threatening thing about a skunk is her smell, but it's nothing that does lifelong damage. She's not a bear. She's not gonna maul you and like to death, but like her stink is enough to scare off these big predators. And when any other animal encounters a skunk, she gets all big and bad, and her final, assault assails the senses and makes anybody run away. And it's like, how does delusion tie into that? Well, it's like when she gets all big and bad, nobody can tell her she's not a menace, right? Like that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here, even though like when it really comes down to it, her defensive mechanism doesn't do like permanent damage, right? It only is like a limited kind of time kind of thing. But in that moment, you can't tell her she ain't bad. Not only that, invite help. So invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. So that's coming in loud and clear, nice and clear for you, is to invite help right now, to invite the divine to be here for you, with you, and be in a receptive energy. I feel that ties in with the delusion, because make it a game of like, how much can you receive? What is it you feel you deserve? I always tap into the energy of like, the Real Housewives, how they're always going on fabulous trips and traveling first class and getting the best of everything. And yeah, it's for TV and for production, but I really do feel called to let you know, tap into that delusion. You never know what you'll be able to get, how your perception of yourself affects those around you and how they feel they should treat you. Not only that, your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. So there, again, your path, your specific path, the pain that you have gone through. And I think it's allowed for some of you. This is going to be a confirmation for this video. For some of you, the pain that you've endured kind of made you retreat within yourself through daydreams, through fantasy, and through telling stories of yourself, or maybe just as a distraction. And that may be where your power and this message lies. So I'm going to put those right here to be a little bit of a reminder whenever I need them. And then we're going to jump right into the animal spirits. I want to see who comes forward. That one felt very definitive. Renew your life. We are getting the sea eagle. The energy of the sea eagle is that this eagle flies up high into the, atmosphere, blinded by the sun, catches on fire, and as it, well, this is just like mythologically speaking, this bird doesn't actually catch on fire. It flies high up into the sky, able to, its wings catch on fire, and then it crashes down to earth and lands in the water reborn. But the sea eagle, what it actually does, it flies super, super high up, so other birds or whatever it's preying on can't see it because they're looking up at the sun. And when it becomes like a little speck of dot, it comes crashing back down fast as heck and able to go and, catch its prey, totally unassuming. And it usually catches fish this way, but that's the magic here, is the power of its rebirth. Its ability to burn away what no longer serves it and allows it to be reborn. I feel as if this could be true with your ability to transform your pain into diamonds. Again, you're gonna nourish the earth with your pain. Your story is going to, whatever it is you're doing, if your creative act is fueled by your experiences, I think that's the takeaway here. Yeah. Oof. We're getting the sun and the King of Pentacles. So when you shine your light, when you are standing in your power and in your truest form, for some of you, you may not be in a time of joy right now, but it's like when you daydream and you imagine what it could be, it's going to bring in the wealth. It's going to bring in the financial security that brings you the wealth, the abundance, the solid foundation, especially from a financial period. From a financial perspective, financial period. That also could be that this is entering a new era of your life, or a new, it's building the foundation for the next chapter, the next step, the evolution of your life. Again, we're getting the Prince of the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and we're getting the Seven of Swords. This is going to be it could be slow work, or it could be, it builds up slowly over time. This is something that is going to be substantial, but it's work you have to do in your own time, in your own secretive energy. You don't need to be telling people of this. And it just feels as if this is private. This is between you and God, or you and the muses, you and whatever it is you're communing to create right now. This isn't something that you need to be telling people about, because I'm really picking up the energy of it'll take too much energy away from, you know what I mean? Rather than doing the work you need to do, it'll be, you're going to be battling with people, defending your position, or they're going to hype you up and then you don't feel compelled to do the work. There's something about that that's coming forward. So we're going to pull 3 cards, your sun, your moon, and your stars. There's a 4th card coming through. Okay. So what is in the periphery? The Magician. So the sun, you are standing in your power right now. You're able to alchemize. And honestly, it's funny because it's there was a video I was watching. It was interviewing an author, and he was saying, I forgot who it was. It was just a really interesting interview. And he was saying nobody can tell you how to write. You have your own voice. You have your own way of doing things, your own perspective. And I think you're compelled right now to make what you want to make. The whatever, the industry, right? It just feels as if wherever you are, and this is for my authors, for not my non-authors, wherever you are, there are so many ways to put your work out there. And for singers out there, there's SoundCloud, or what, you know what I mean? There are so many ways. There was something I was watching, there's one guy, he made a song with his little sister and it became a TikTok sound and blew up, and he was able to launch his music career. There's so many examples of people breaking out from the traditional means, right? No longer do you have to go pitch your idea of a TV show to the network. You could just make a YouTube channel. No longer do you have to whatever. There are platforms out there for you to get your work noticed, and your compelling factor is that it is so 100% authentically you, that the audience will connect with it. Rather than you trying to appeal to like, oh, I need to make something that the audience will like. When you realize that like your test audience, whatever, when you make it appeal to you, that is where it's going to click. Oh my God, this is crazy. We literally got the Magician in yesterday's reading, and we also got the Lover. I think I can show this one. They're not like super naked. They're just hugging, okay? In the Moon, again, this is funny because we got the Magician for the stars. Let's see if we get the Tower. Okay. Your Moon is the Lovers. So for some of you, there is a romantic intention here. You're drawing it in, you are calling it in. There's somebody here who's going to be able to, I'm not saying they're going to heal your pain. I think they're going to acknowledge it. And it's almost as if like, if you're the flame, they're the bowl that contains you. Like they're able to hold your intensity. And it's like, very much so, if you have felt as if I'm too much, I'm too loud, I'm too so-and-so, right? When you have been authentically yourself and people have been like, oh my God, like calm down. This is the message for you. You need to lean into that. Be more. Tell them, go find less. If you want less, go find less. You're not here to please anybody but yourself. And when you nurture yourself, that is when your life is going to grow. That is when this expansion is happening. When you're aligned with yourself, you're able to alchemize your strengths, your gifts, and your true power lies in being able to like alchemize the tools that you hold within you. It's so long. I'm really picking up on this. Like you were taking your raw materials, whatever that could be. It could be making people feel good. It could be providing like comfort, providing a compassionate ear. You were giving that away, and then people were just happy to take it. But now you're realizing how much of a commodity you are. That these skills, these abilities, these resources of yourself that you were giving away are actually so valuable and so crucial that now you hold the power. You hold the power to say, actually, I'm not doing that for just anybody anymore. Like I'm standing in my power, I'm standing in my light, and I'm putting my foot down. That enters a new level of like, and again, this energy of like lovers, partner, this is only if you want to invite. If you do not want it, it is not coming your way. That's end all be all. You have the power to say no. If you don't want a romantic interest coming in, if you're feeling like I don't need a distraction, great. You don't need a distraction. You don't need a distraction. You know what you want, what it is you need, and what you're aligned with. Baby, stay on your path. But it could be for some of you that are, I would say, not open to a relationship. It's entering a deeper relationship with yourself. What I mean by that is you are finally going to be entering a state where you choose yourself first, where no longer it's about pleasing everybody else. Are they all satisfied? You are going to make sure my cup full first before I worry about anybody else. And it's like a very new way of being. And it's like, you could have been very self-sacrificing, and now you're like, well, they never appreciated it. There's that awakening happening of like, they never appreciated it. So now I'm going to fill my cup. You worry about you. Like, you know what I mean? Like the airplane analogy, like put your mask on first before you worry about anybody else. You got to worry about your mask. Anyways, stars, what is on the periphery? Okay, I'm not going to share this. Well, here, I'll cover them up. We got naked people. We got judgment happening. So with the Judgment card, it's finally as if you're hearing the call. Like you're hearing the call. It's like you can see, you don't need to explain this to a single person. If you're feeling it, like, okay, the ground is rumbling. I feel like the earth is moving. The tectonic plates are shifting. I am being moved. There are divine forces. Stars are aligning that are like moving you. You can feel it, just like, you know what I mean? Like you can feel the rotation of the moon pulling your celestial energy. Like there's something going on that is unexplainable. You can't put your finger on it, but it is so magical and so divinely attuned that you're just like, I feel something big is about to happen. This is the call. This is it. And it's on the horizon. It's on the periphery. We've got 3 major arcana coming in. Major, major, major energy, major shifts. I'm really feeling the energy of summer. If you're watching this real time, great. But it's like the sun is a very, very important thing. Also, it's just like I'm really feeling the energy of like sunset on a summer day, like that closing of a long summer day. Like, you know, if you're like out at the beach and you're all sandy, but like the sun is setting and it was like you're exhausted, but it's like a good exhaustion. It is the ending of a chapter, but like you're excited. And this 4th card, the wheel. Okay, we got 4 major arcana coming in. This is wild. This is crazy. Your fortune is turning. The wheel of fortune coming in is the indicator letting you know this stagnancy, this time of sleep is over. We are moving, things are moving along. You're moving into a higher frequency, a higher vibration, a better life. It's all about locomotion. I hear somebody could be going on a train journey. Train, I'm hearing locomotion. That's something, okay. But it's like the wheel, and it's like I'm hearing like the choo-choo, but it's like slowly. It's like the more you do it, the more it just goes. And you're going to be surprised at how quickly things fall into place. That's something here. Speed and locomotion are like very much so, especially with the seagull, where the hardest part of the seagull is flying high to the sun. That is the path you're on of like doing the work. Some of you have already done the work, but it's like you're now at the pinnacle, and now it's about time to drop down back to earth with everything you've learned. And when you crash into that water, the rebirth occurs. Take that how that is. Yeah, let's say thank you to the angels, the deities, for being here. I want to say thank you so much for being here, bestie. I love you so much. And until next time, bye.